TMSJ's Daniel Comstock just hanging out before the game, getting set, waiting for Twin Valley to get set and take the field, as it'll be Twin Valley MSJ and girls varsity soccer action from Abatel Field. And Twin Valley will be in their red top, very red uniform. They tell them apart. They have black bottoms. MSJ with their white tops, turned out in green, and 40-minute halves, overtime if necessary. Golden goals the rule, and MSJ with 3 ties this year, looking to break that and try to get over the hump and get a win. Last time we saw MSJ here at Abatel Field, they got the 1-0 win over Windsor. And there's a touch. We're underway, and it's a brilliant sunshiny day. It feels more like summer, like we should be playing Legion baseball. Instead, it's got a tad bit of humidity in the air and no real breeze to affect play right now. And as the game progresses along, I shall read the rosters to you. And I'll tip the camera out occasionally because I have to see her on the post. And on the throws, we'll get it straightened out. That was Lacey Gilligan with the throw for MSJ, and looking to go to Scholdice. And Colleen Scholdice has had a good start to her soccer season. It's along with that young lady right there, Patton. But again, I'll read through the rosters for you. And Comstock with a touch will go backwards, Both will go forwards, it's over the top, and it's going to come in, and the goalie will make the save, and we're at our first touch, and that's going to be Molly Corse with the save and then the punt, and with the bounce, she'll get it to the edge of the arc, and the ball picked off by Patton. She wanted to take it through the middle of the field, and there were 3 red jerseys there, and she just couldn't get the clear. On the counterattack, here comes Twin Valley. Very athletic team, Twin Valley. There's a lot of these names I recognize from their basketball program and their softball program, so a very athletic squad out there, a lot of speed, and that's Gowette, and she wanted to go around and make the move, and it'll go side out while the throw by Twin Valley. Again, we're just underway, and you're watching PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Munger Vision bringing you this girls varsity soccer action, and a lot more sports coming up with the MSJ football squad, and I have seen other people have put some other football games on, so you got that to look forward to. And of course, Mill River boys and girls soccer. Got quite a few Mill River boys games coming up at home. They're having a great season and looking good. And Coach Kevin Ratty's got his squad really playing confident and aggressive. And that ball will drop down in the open portion of the field and get to the corner. And Twin Valley with those red jerseys on will just turn, blast it up to midfield where it's knocked down. And Mercier, Dominique Mercier, got the stop, and she had the only goal in the Windsor game here at Abatel Field. Was, you know, obviously it was the winning goal, and I believe it came with 9:52 left to play, but she was the hero that day. And the Mounties, Trombley coming up and again dropping it down over the top of the defense, and the header by O'Rourke. She'll get down and along that end line. See, she's got the speed to walk the inline, comes out in front, centers the ball, and get the cross finish. Had the right idea, I just can't put a little short on the cross. Again, they'll dump it out, and MSJ right there. Bove with the trap, got her balance, and then drives the ball through. It's on sides, and it's going to come into course, and she'll get the ball just a little bit ahead of Scholdice, and that's going to be thrown out. That's just as effective as her kick was, so nice job by Course. Can MSJ will that'll get the throw going the other way. And you can see by the subs coming in, you can tell by the sunspots on the camera just how beautiful a day it is. There aren't too many of these type of days left for the soccer season. Pretty soon will be fleece jackets and possibly some gloves. But for today, we'll wear the short sleeves and get a suntan. Again, you can get scheduling information by going to the website, www.pegtv.com. You can also look in the Rutland Herald at the TV listings, and you can go to Channel 8 on the Comcast network. That's the TV Guide channel, and they have the listing. That's a nice drop inside, and Logan Kavanaugh, the goalie for MSJ, will get her first touch today, and she'll get set to punt the ball, and a ton of height. That thing is straight up in the air. A little short, and that's going to be a handball. Good break for MSJ, as that will become a kick, and they'll set Trombley up. I believe it'll be Jen Trombley, coming over, and one of the captains. And she wears number 19, and she got on that one pretty good, and she'll rip it down in that side to O'Rourke. O'Rourke will come up, take the ball off from the foot of the defender. O'Rourke with the dribbles, got the open field. O'Rourke go past the second defender. She's in the box. She wants to reverse it, stepped on the ball, lost her balance. Hopefully she'll get up and be okay, but did a nice job though, kind of dodging out a couple defenders. Looked like it was going to become a scoring chance, but soccer's a strange sport. And O'Rourke again with the steal, and she's very good at that. The shot, nice save by Course. Oh, it came from about 8 yards out, and now Course will bowl the ball out. She's able to get up to Ruiz, number 10. Ruiz wants to play long ball over the top, and Trombley there, and also, Bobo there, also almost an interference call, obstruction call. And the throw coming from right down in front of the little booth here at Abatel Field. And early on here, I'd say we're about 4 minutes into the contest, MSJ's asserted themselves and has had the better of the play. We've had no corners yet, and MSJ with 2 shots on net, and that's going to be Trombley coming across from Gowett, and Trombley wants to take it wide on the corner, and she does, and kind of get it off her heel. Got another foot on the ball, broke up the pass. She'll come back to Gowett, and she was unable to drive it through the Twin Valley player, who got away and took away that free kick lane. They had to get the ball up and out, and Mercier will lose the ball off the defender's foot, and she'll get the throw in. Dominique Mercier with a good heave. That's headed up, and it's a 50-50 ball, and that's going to, well, that stayed in play on that far side. Had to be close, and there's O'Rourke again, just coming out of nowhere with the ball, and she's got her head up looking, and wants to bring the pass across, and that was just well defended. It looks like they're playing the diamond in the back there by Twin Valley, and again, you know, they wanted to drop it down, and getting well defended by Gowett. Now it'll go out of bounds, and we should have a red throw coming up. Actually, never did go out of bounds, but it's just hard to see across the field at this angle. So Twin Valley keeps it into play, and there's the step up by Gowett, and that dips down. Yes, it's almost to the parking lot. That's got to be out of play. Okay, so Twin Valley will take the throw from just over the midfield stripe, gets it to Boliani, and Boliani, there's a couple of them out there, they're twins, and I'll sort through who's who. But for right now, we'll just go with Boliani. Quick to the ball, and first to the ball will be Comstock. She had a lot of time to make her decision what she wanted to do, and I don't think, I hit the crown of the field and it rolled out of bounds, and we'll have a Mountie throw. They're in their white jerseys, and you know, another way to get the information about Channel 15 scheduling is just to watch the bulletin board, and they'll have the schedule come up periodically for the whole week, and also on the ticker on the bottom a lot of times they'll tell you what's coming up. But I'll tell you right now, Saturdays at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, Tom Leipold, the program director at Channel 15, has what he calls Games of the Week, and whoever and whatever games are handed in for the week, they start airing them at 4 p.m. on Saturday, so that's a nice feature to, oh, look at this break-in, look at this break-in and the shot, and Kavanaugh with the save. She never committed to either side, so she didn't get caught leaning, and Kavanaugh with those agile cat-like moves out there, able to shut the door on that and keep it scoreless. That's the best scoring chance game for Twin Valley. Now it becomes a 2-to-1 shot on net margin for MSJ, and getting Twin Valley playing that over-the-top type soccer, and I like that. I get into that. I like that. That or the rushes down the field with the dribble. I don't think we see enough of that. And I'm not a soccer guy, so I'm only telling you from a fan's perspective what I like, and it's going to be Ojala. Remember the first game of the year here, taped for Channel 15 by Munger Vision. Ojala had 2 goals against Poultney in that 2-2 tie. And Boliani will go to the far side. Oh boy, a lot of space there for that pass, and pass will come back, and they'll work it to the middle. There's the one touch. They'll drop it down in the corner, and Twin Valley with Trombley retreating, giving up space, getting in position, and then the step. She timed it perfectly, knew when to make the challenge, and dislodged the ball, got it 20 yards down the field, and then Boliani will get a piece of it, and she'll run it to the outside, and there's the kick, and it's going to be high and wide. That's Paige Ruiz with the shot, and they retrieve the ball, and we've got a couple different balls on the field, and I'll follow Trombley, and she'll have the goal kick, and I do believe this is the first goal kick of the contest for MSJ. Of course, Trombley, one of the seniors, one of the captains on this Mountie squad, coached by Sarah Fortier. And you can see right there in the corner, nice job by Gowett, just kind of outmaneuvering and using her body as a shield from the player from Twin Valley, and they're going to set the pass in soft. It'll be kick side out, and it should be, is it going to have enough juice to make it? Yes. Just by the skin of their teeth, they'll make it. We'll have a throw by Twin Valley. Good hustle by Gowett, but the field slopes that way, and that gave the ball a little more momentum. And we're going to have Boliani now. And I thought she was going to try to go into the box with that throw. It went flat on her and rolls along the inline, and Bove doesn't want it to become a corner, and I'm waiting for the official to tell me what it is. It's going to be a corner, so that'll be the first corner of the contest, and Kavanaugh, see her on that back post. As Ruiz will go over number 10, we'll see if she'll strike the ball. You can tell by the flag on the field right there that it's just hanging limp right now, that there really is no breeze to speak of. The only atmospheric effect right now would be the sunshine in the goalie's eyes, Molly Course at the other end, and boy, Trombley came up, defended that well, got up there, got a knee on it, gets the ball out ahead to, I believe that's O'Rourke, as she had some space, took about 6 dribbles, lays the balls out for Comstock. Comstock will pull back and then turn away as the defense for Twin Valley did a nice job of cutting off what looked to be a rush down the field. Bogliani able to dribble away from O'Rourke, and then Comstock will come, Mercier, I'm sorry, number 7 came across. Trombley came up, that's Gowett came up to make the play, and I'll get on the same page here. That takes a good roll in, and Logan Kavanaugh will scoop it up before anything bad can happen. We're scoreless in the first half of play. Twin Valley in the red, MSJ in the white tops, green bottoms, Abatel Field location. You are watching PEGTV Channel 15 Sports, and they'll say a white throw. And Ojala will wait just a second as there's a sub coming in, and we're going to bring Conley, Caroline Conley, number 14, up, and she'll take the throw. And they'll send Ojala back down into the field of play. And that's going to be out of bounds. Yep. Lacey Gilligan will stand right down below me, take the shot, and yeah, she was looking to go in the middle, and that's going to be definitely a red ball. So we'll have a red throw. Twin Valley with the throw. There's Natasha Akes. We'll just wait a second here, and you can see the shadows extending over towards her. They had subs coming in. That was the break in the action. Madison Ackerman with the touch, and it's going to be a white throw. It just did go out of bounds. Boy, Ojala double team to be able to blast the ball. I got it to Ruiz. Unfortunately, Ruiz is for Twin Valley, and they're going to work that little diamond down the field, or triangle, I'm sorry, they're in that triangle offense, and that's going to be Trombley. She's trying to do a full J circle and get around where she can get on the front side of her foot to make the kick, and this will be settled down by Ackerman and taken over by Ojala, and she'll try again, and there you go. 3 times was the charm, and that must be where they got that saying from, and it's really settled down nicely, and a nice little move around there, and Patton will get up there. Patton got on Ruiz and made it probably 10 yards, and there's going to be all kinds of people tangled up, and they're going to say it's a foul on Ruiz, and that will give MSJ the kick. That's Trombley right there, and it's Bove actually right there. There's Trombley. I'll get it together yet. And good kick. Nice kick, good carry. There's a little more extension on it with the header. And again, Scholdice trying to use that speed to get underneath that. Mercier will get the ball. Mercier will link it up with Scholdice, able to get just enough toe on it, bring the ball back. She wanted to give the give and go, or get the give and go, and the return pass was a tad bit soft, and that allowed Twin Valley to make the move. And boy, Patton just got 1 speed, and that's from 0 to 60. She is fast. That quickness on that first step makes her so effective. Just the fact also that Patton seems to know already what she's going to do before she gets the ball, so there's no indecision. She gets the ball, and boom. Like that, she went laterally, and then went to the left. She plays left foot. Now, I have never spoken with her, so she actually could be left-handed, but she plays with the left foot extremely well. She's going to have Gowett will take the breaks here as they'll send in the subs. As O'Rourke and Gilligan come in, 20 and 21 respectively for MSJ. Comstock and Scholdice getting a breather. Again, it's a warm day, and I don't know how much that would come into play as far as affecting the players stamina-wise, but it also matters what the tempo of the game will be played at. Will that affect the players? Oh, nice feed, nice drive, and Ojala just a tad late getting there, and you can see the explosion of the ball by the freshman Patton, and then she forced the pass back to the middle. There's a step up, and Bove will drop it down. Twin Valley there, and they're just booting it now. 50-50 balls to midfield. Yeah, and it's going to be Mercier on the far side. Dominique Mercier, number 7, saw nothing on that outside. Came back to Patton. She drew the defense to her, couldn't slide the ball through him, and that'll be saved and then sent in by Trombley, and it's going to be taken on the fly, and some good speed going forward, and then cleaned up at the last second. Sweeper came out for Twin Valley and broke up what looked to be some momentum, and we're going to have a red throw. And so get the ball down into play. They're going to have more ball boys and girls coming, but it's not going to be for another, I think, 30 minutes, they said. To O'Rourke and Ruiz will get the ball this time, and but you see, she sees that, she likes to reverse the field. Yeah, the Twin Valley right now playing the overtop, the reversing of the field, and I like that. I know it's a really Americanized the game, that style, but tell you what, it's been fun over the years to watch them. Oh, and that's got some opening on the left side. Trombley taking it wide, and gets some behind the ball. That's what she wanted to do, and she's trying to set up the kick, and But I tell you, she worked hard to get to that angle, and that's going to be Ojala getting her bounce back. Ackerman came in late. The kick will drop down into the center of the field on the offensive side. And, Bove with a little contact there. Seems to be getting up okay. Yep. No foul there. And Kavanaugh right into the breadbasket makes the catch. And Logan now will take the kick, the punt here, out of the hands. And excellent kick. And that's stalemate. And Boliani got a piece of it, and O'Rourke there. And those two should know each other very well from the basketball programs and seasons. And Ackerman played that well, but just ran out of the field. Yeah, and then they'll take the throw. Now, what's going on is Twin Valley offensively is looking into that great, brilliant sunshine, and the MSJ goalie, Logan Kavanaugh, is playing with their back to the sun. I think that's a huge, obviously, I think the goalies will tell you too, that's a huge advantage not to have that horizontal sun in their eyes. And we'll take the throw right down, well, near the Mountie bench, not really directly in front of it, but near the Mountie bench. That'll come back, and they're going to go in the corner. Caroline Connolly will give up the throw, and that'll be picked up by, it's going to go Twin Valley with the throw. And the picture's just crooked because I got to lean out beyond the post. Got nobody to blame but myself for that. The guy built it. Outside. Yeah, you can see him circle back, and the pressure, and that was Gilligan that put the pressure on, and he keep driving the ball further back out of the box. Can't get it to the 18, and I go to the far side. We're in the first half of action. We've got no score. Each team's had a couple of chances. And actually, I think right now that Twin Valley has, in the last several minutes, outshot MSJ. Has gotten the final tally up so far. I think there are 3 shots more for Twin Valley. Look at Ackerman. A lot of field, took advantage of it, drops it down. Ojala trying to anticipate which way the kick or the turn was going to come, and with sub coming in, that's going to be number 22, Comstock, coming into the ball game. And she'll give Madison Ackerman a chance to catch her breath. Again, it's a warm day, but I don't think conditioning or the heat's going to come into play here. I mean, they've played some hot games already because early season soccer in Vermont is, basically Indian summer. It's warm in the shot. Never got in. Hit about 3 sets of ankles. Second shot, never got in. Somebody got in front of it with the red jersey. Bove wants to reverse the field, put it back into play. Goes to Comstock, who just checked into the contest. And red throw. And they're just waiting as they have a sub coming in. Devin Logan, number 8. And actually, Logan's going to take the throw for Twin Valley. She gets inserted right into the action and becomes part of it. And that's going to be Comstock coming around. Oh, nice pass to O'Rourke. O'Rourke will have it taken off her foot as she made the turn to the left side. There, it's a drop it on the defensive side, and Trombley trying to hustle to get back in position. That's Bove taking her spot back there, and that's going to be MSJ balls. It goes. Bove kicked it off from Desiree Mack, and we will have Connolly now, who's really had a very solid season herself. Caroline Connolly, number 14, with the ball. And they're just getting set with the, again, once the horn sounds and subs come in, they have to wait till they get to a certain position off the field before they can start the play. And, a lot of that right there is the humidity on the field. It's like almost like a dew on it, and that's going to be red throw. It's Devin Logan again. A lot of height on it. Scholdice once. Scholdice gets inside. Great positioning by Scholdice to get that second attempt at that 50-50 ball to control it. And then she's right back down into play, and she's got a lot of speed. So after Twin Valley, if you've never taken a ride, is between Bennington and Brattleboro, Vermont on Route 9. It's Wilmington, Vermont. And that's probably a 2-hour, 15-minute ride, so you can really understand the fast start by MSJ, and now it's taken Twin Valley just a little bit to get their bus legs gone and get into the game. And this is going to be a dandy of a game. You can already tell it's Boliani, number 15. Bove came across. Bove stays with it. Bove again got the touch. Bove's going to go back inside. She regains it. She works at that far side of Abatel Field. And, well, that's just hard work by Joelle Bove, and she's going to attack. Again, look at Bove. Oh, my God, if I had a blue ribbon, I'd give it to her. If I had sponsorship, I'd give her a T-shirt with somebody's name on it. That was outstanding play. That's one of the best soccer plays by anybody I've seen all season. Here comes Ackerman. Will she have enough speed? Oh, she got double teamed. And no, I can't get it. And Scholdice coming in. And then Course will grab the ball. And then again, she's had one punt. The others have all been either throws or rolls. I'm talking about Course, the goalie. And it goes off from Caroline Connolly. should be red throw, and that's what we're going to have. Yep. The coach for Twin Valley wants him to get the tempo picked up on those throws. He wants him to catch it and grab it and throw it and try to catch the defense, not able to mark up. And Bugliani will drive it down the middle of the field. We're on sides. Yep. We've had no offsides called on either side yet. I think that's outstanding. It's been just a pretty whistle-free game, tell you the truth. The game's gone back and forth. And MSJ's been on Munger Vision on Channel 15. Their home opener against Poultney ended up in a 2-2 tie. Then their next game was a big win over Windsor, Vermont, 1-0. Here they are again with Twin Valley, and looks like it's going to be a smoker. And that's going to be in the box, and the goalie, Course, will pick it up, and she'll get set for the punt as we have Ojula and Raymond coming in the game for MSJ, along with O'Rourke. There, and I can watch it go out of bounds. And Connolly will have to wait a second here as they get the subs in the ball game. And again, got to tell you, coming up on Channel 15 in October, and you can mark it down, is the, well, I don't know the official call of it, but it's when they pick the Pumpkin Queen in her court for the Halloween parade, and they do it live in the studio with all the contestants and the MC and the master of ceremony and the host. And it's usually about 10 days before the actual parade, so they'll air it throughout the rest of the month, so you get to see it again, not only live, but tape. And then, of course, the Halloween parade itself is a staple of PEGTV, and Tom Leipold, the cameraman for that, is an icon at the parade, and he will be there again for Channel 15. And then the first Saturday in November at the Paramount Theater is United Way of Rutland County, their big fundraiser, the local talent show, the really big show number 12. And if you know, I really urge you to purchase tickets to get there and watch that. First of all, it's really good talent. It's singing, it's music, it's dancing, it's drama, it's comedy, it's local people, but it's raising money for the United Way. That's the big thing. And you know, even if you do go, but don't worry if you don't go. I'll be there taping it for Channel 15, unless I got fired. And then you'll be able to watch it all month of November on Channel 15, the really big show number 12. Now, I haven't talked to Sam in a while. But I assume Sam's back to be the MC again this year. Oh, here's a good chance. Look at the speed. Connolly had to come back and take away that inside cut. And she will not give up an inch and let her spin around and get position. There's reversal. The ball marked up by Comstock. And MSJ really did a nice job defensively. And that's one of their big assets this year is their team speed. And nice step up and drive. That's going to be popped straight up in the air. As they have to wait. Oh, that little hesitation gave MSJ a chance to come get the ball. And that was Trombley, and she just kind of got in a traffic jam, and that ball's going to be cleared out into the sideline. And we will have the throw come up now. It's Twin Valley and MSJ right now pretty even stat-wise and play-wise. That's going to be Connolly. Connolly will slice it. Yeah, she'll slice it out of play, and we'll have Bugliani come over, and she's going to... Bugliani is going to come over and take the throw. And there's the throw. And it's headed around and knocked down and sent in and controlled as Ruiz wants to reverse. Ruiz has Patton right there, and Patton didn't give any position up. That's going to be in on Kavanaugh. And she'll get enough of it. It'll be a corner for Twin Valley, but she'll make the save as they were going short post. She dove across. And Kavanaugh, of course, you remember her from basketball, but she's 5'11" or 6 foot. And boy, she used that long, lanky frame of hers right there to reach out and get the ball and knock it away. And Lacey Gilligan getting set to check in for MSJ. Next opportunity. And there they are down in the corner. And you see Jen Trombley's dad. He's running the camera. And see, I'm taping him, taping this. So he'll be able to watch himself tape on TV. And he's probably doing a lot better job than I am. Oh, that's in there. Kavanaugh got it. And goal! She did get the tip, and you could see the net flex. And it's going to be a goal on the corner kick. She got a hand on it, but the momentum carried her in. And I'll wait for the official call. And I'll have to wait to see if Jamie Falco announces who got the goal. Hey, Coach, who got that? Oh, so the closest player would... Okay, thank you. And so the coach for Twin Valley explained to me that it was went off a white jersey, went off from Kavanaugh. So it's not the closest player, like in ice hockey. On a deflection, it's the girl who kicked the corner who last touched it for Twin Valley, and that was Paige Ruiz, and so she'll get credit for the game's first goal, and that's her right there, number 10. So Twin Valley on the road, and it's a big goal, get that first goal on the road after a long bus ride, and then you see MSJ will get things going here. And MSJ have been playing very well. Like I said, this has been a very fluid first half for both sides, and boy, there's just a lot of space in deep right there. They're in the 18. She cuts through, and that's taken off the foot the last second. Ojala got a piece of it for MSJ, and Ojala will go to the far side, and she's got that good speed and the contact, kept her balance, stays with it. Oh, see her get position and spin the ball on the back on reverse and slide it down the inline, sideline, and it goes and be picked up by Twin Valley. Nice dribble and a send, and that's going to be, boy, I tell you, Twin Valley's really played aggressive here and shortened up those passing lanes, and it's going to be a white throw. And it'll be Gilligan that will get the throw in. And that is Patton, had the ball deflected off from her shin guards, comes down to Twin Valley. They'll bring the ball back to Ruiz, who's been credited with the game's first and only goal. It's 1-0 Twin Valley in their first half of action. And that's going to be blasted, and that's through the hands and in. Boy, they shot high and just overpowered Kavanaugh's that went through the hands and in. And I believe, yeah, number 9 will get credit for the goal. That's going to be Hannah Falzer. And I'm just assuming it's her because they're giving her all kinds of high fives. So the MSJ squad, in a matter of a minute and a half, giving up 2 goals on high shots. And I got to tell you, I agree with what the coach is saying over here for Twin Valley. Just keep shooting the ball and put the ball on net, whether it's soccer or hockey or lacrosse or anything with a net. You can't score if you don't shoot. And the other thing, you can't score if you don't have possession in the offensive end. And MSJ has not been down in the 18 or down on this end of the field in quite a while. It's Boliani with the ball. There was a sub I did know, Shauna Robb came into the game for MSJ. She's wearing number 3 today. I've had her as 3 and 13 throughout the season. Mercier in there. And remember all those attempts MSJ was getting early on? Boy, they haven't been down and with any offense at all here in a long time. Credit to the good pressure and possession style of well, that's a cross, and it's going to go out through the inline now. It's just a matter of who touched it last. And the way Ruiz is heading over to the corner, I would say it's a corner coming up. So a corner kick for Twin Valley. Already up 2 goals, 2-0 here in the first half of play.
Target. Yeah, good, Devin.
But I'll tell you, that second goal really deflated MSJ. They're a little flat emotionally out there right now. That's so Ruiz all set. And they just scored off a corner, and she gets underneath it, and yeah, I'll tell you that skidded across the goal mouth, and that's a little bit closer than what MSJ would want, and then stays 2-0. MSJ will have a goal kick, and it'll be Trombley that will take the goal kick. So Jen Trombley and the Mounties on their home turf, down a couple of goals, a lot of time left to play, but you kind of got it. Again, it's all about possession. That's going to be Robb, and boy, she was able to lean back, did not take the pressure, keep the ball going forward for a minute. And on the circle, it's going to be Twin Valley, and they'll lose it out of play. That's number 8 with the spin, Devin Logan. And Gilligan's going to leave the ball back. Conley will take the throw, and that's going to be taken out of, that stays in play. That was a fantastic maneuver. Scholdice wants to center the ball. She does, but unfortunately, the only thing there is a red jersey, and that's going to be off from the head and out of bounds, and it'll be Conley that will take the throw. Gets it to Robb, and but she went to the left foot, got deflected, almost will get it across to Ackerman, and that's going to drop down, and who's going to control it? Right now it's just on the ground, 50-50 ball. No more, as it's controlled by Twin Valley. They'll lay it out. Nice soft pass on that far side. Ojala wants to take the inside route, then slip on the kick, and Kavanaugh came out and made the save. They turned and fired. That was number 7, Spurka. Now there's a name you got to remember for basketball season. Devin Spurka was a freshman last year for Twin Valley basketball, and what a great basketball player she was. And will it, yeah, nope, but he stopped play, and it's going to become a corner. Yeah, I'm waiting to see Ruiz, and she'll head over now. So another corner. So the time of possession, the shots on net, and the corners now really starting to favor Twin Valley, and that's reflected in the score. 2-0 here in the first half. Twin Valley and MSJ and girls varsity soccer action. And like I said, got some more MSJ football coming up. They'll be back home on October 6th. On October 6th. Sounds funny saying October. They tried to run a play where they bring a player down from the midfield stripe, and it just developed too slow, and MSJ reacted to it nicely, and that's going to be up, 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 and Kavanaugh will get there first. And again, look at 1, 2, 3 red jerseys for behind the MSJ defense. Yeah. And it was onside, that was the thing, but they really got the numbers back there. And, oh, a new number out there, Giovanna Walker, number 11 out there for MSJ. So just caught up to that. That's Scholdice right now, number 4, and Walker cut to the inside, called for the ball back. They were unable to get the pass to her, and she had found some daylight out there. Now, I believe Giovanna was a young lady in the first game that helped me with the roster. She's an exchange student from Germany, I believe, yeah, with a name like Giovanna. There's O'Rourke, Comstock, and Patton all coming in for MSJ, and I gotta locate the ball. There it is. And it's going to be handed off from Boliani, number 15, Taryn Boliani. Jessica's her twin sister, the other Boliani. And when I do West Rutland girls basketball, you get to see those two young ladies in action. And it's funny to start talking about basketball season and hockey and stuff, but then we're almost October. And they'll be sent up. And my plans for the winter, go where you wanted and where you're appreciated. And West Rutland, of course, open arms for me at the girls varsity basketball program. Carl Sereni, the coach, has always been very accommodating. Oh, this is a good chance, good chance, good chance, and Kavanaugh will get there. Well, she kind of waited a second, but she made the play, and that was a good rush down the field by number 7, Devin Spurka. And then, of course, Mill River boys and girls basketball, and MSJ boys and girls basketball. So pretty full slate right there. It's 5 basketball teams already called for, and then, of course, Chris Creed will do some of his hockey games for him at MSJ. And I think that is it, if that isn't enough, huh? And well, Boliani for Twin Valley in their red jerseys get the throw in. They're up 2-0 right now in this first half of soccer action at Abatel Field, home of MSJ's boys and girls soccer programs. And that's just going to be a little tap of a kick, and they'll try it again, and they'll head down and drop it midfield, and then Ruiz will get it forward, and Gilligan able to wrangle that ball down and got a little kick on it, about 8 yards on it, and she went to make the step up to challenge the play, and Bove there to support her, and Bove to Spurka to Ruiz, and the shot will be high and wide, but again, they got down inside there and they elected to take the shots, and I like that. Yeah, and we'll have Trombley mark the ball far corner of the box and take the goal kick. Yeah, and there's the settle, and there's the send, vacated spot on the field. They need somebody to follow it up, and O'Rourke taken out, and we want to make sure she got up okay. She kind of got hit in the knees, and looks like she's going to be all right. This will be the first time in a long time that Course, the goalie, Motley Course, will make the grab, and whoops. Yeah, Madison Ackerman, you didn't see it because I blew the camera work, but she got there, got the ball. But I never like going backwards to the goalie to come forwards, and that's really not kicked that well, and MSJ was short in the field. O'Rourke will go past Boliani, and then we got a foul. Yeah, we should have a kick coming up as O'Rourke got accidentally kneed, and you get up a little limp to it. And they're going to bring Trombley up for MSJ. They'll be just about the equivalent of the 23-yard line, so this will be a good chance for MSJ to get back in the ball game here. As there's Trombley saying, I'm set. She's waiting for the official. And elevated it off the crossbar, and that's a hot ball, and now it's out of bounds. Oh, what, just inches from getting a goal. Hey. How you doing today?
I'm all sweaty.
Like summer out here today, it's so hot, huh? Again, I get company in a booth today now. I'll make the time fly by. 2-0 Twin Valley over MSJ, and that's going to be Trombley with the ball picking it right out of midair and wants to reverse the field, gets it to the arc over midfield on the offensive side for MSJ. It's only momentarily as Twin Valley's been really good about getting the fields, they're switching into the fields here and reversing the fields, and that's going to be picked up far side, and we're going to have Galway will be set back another 2 yards. Now he's happy, and now we'll take the throw. Yeah, those officials, they're very, very picky about placement of the ball within inches to make them happy. As Patton turned and retrieves the ball, stays in bounds, sends it. It's going to be close down there, and it's going to stay in bounds for O'Rourke. She'll make the cut to the inside, and that was well defended again. And the follow-up, though, by Patton was a good job back to O'Rourke, and O'Rourke will take a dive there. She met the ball right when the defender did, and she just went flying over it with her momentum. Bove will back it up and let the ball settle, and then she'll get the toe on it, go to that far side to Gowette, and Gowette, and it's going to be up in the air, and I believe off from Gowette to Patton, and Patton now wanted to make the move, and it's played off the defender on that side, and it'll stay with MSJ. And again, we're in the first half of play, 2-0. It's 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first half. And what MSJ wants to accomplish here, obviously, is to score, but if they can't do that, they don't want to give up any more goals here in the half. They want to regroup, and I'm waiting for the call, and yeah, they'll be out of bounds. And we'll have a goal kick coming up as Course will mark the ball. Whether or not she'll actually take the kick, I don't believe she will. She'll mark it on the near side of the box, and the kick will be taken by Rachel Rubin. And boy, is that shortening the field. MSJ should attack that ball when it comes up that short. And there's Gilligan. Gilligan softly wanted to go back to Comstock. That was well played by Ruiz. She anticipated it, and Connolly able to get the ball headed 10 yards back in the offensive end for MSJ. And Ruiz with a one short dribble, then a dodge move, then a pass, and it's going to be coming down to Akis. And on this side, Twin Valley, yeah, and Bove able to get a piece of it to Trombley, and see Ruiz, again, very controlled player, sees the field very well. Number 10 I'm talking about in red for Twin Valley. And Kavanaugh, again, this time she'll have no problems. There's no pressure coming in on her, nobody screening her. She's able to see it and get it, and that's it. And that's going to come down, and that's a unique trap right there, but it'll work. It goes from Gilligan to Comstock out of bounds, and we'll have a throw, and we'll have Gilligan. Lacey will take the throw. Lacey Gilligan, number 21. And you can see the move around Ackerman. She gambled on Ruiz. She dodged around her. They'll hit bounce coming in. There's Spurka trying to get there before Trombley. Trombley will turn to the outside. And she's got nothing to do but try to play it out of bounds. And that'll be a throw for Twin Valley. It's the breeze picking up a little bit now. It makes it comfortable to watch the game from a spectator's point of view, but Spurka had a lot of time and space to make her decision what she wants to do, and that's going to come in, and just misses being a third goal. Way too much penetration into the box. As Mercier will come into the ball game, number 7 for Ackerman for MSJ. But again, the Mountie defense really giving up that 18 too freely. And again, MSJ was starting off really very well, very good aggressive attack, and they were okay after the first goal, but then the second goal for Twin Valley happened, I think, a minute and a half or less later. And that really took some emotion out of the Mounties here. And again, they got a whole half to play still. That will be out of bounds. And we'll have the throw taken by Twin Valley in front of the MSJ side of the field, right in front of their bench area, or close enough to call it in front of their bench area. And oh, that's over and in and toward the net and going to be cleaned up by Bove. And MSJ getting a little disorganized in their defensive end down there, and it's going to be Patton trip show. Got to be a whistle. Oh my goodness, no whistle. Got to tell you that I had it zoomed in tight, and you saw what I saw, and I don't know how that did not become a foul. But it will be Ruiz and Twin Valley taking the corner kick now, and they've already scored off one corner. The first goal of the game was off a corner. And that ball just nosedived on, well, got it to Boliani. There's the block of the ball. Mercier looking for the ball. Comes back down to Boliani. She'll slide it across the goal mouth, and nobody could get a piece of it for Twin Valley. And you know what? Spurka kind of shook her head when that rolled through there. And line number 5, Cole. And so Twin Valley almost again getting that third goal. Nick's goal is the big goal. That old cliche couldn't be more true. If it's Twin Valley, it's going to be 3-0. That's pretty decent in soccer. And if it's MSJ, then 2-1, you're right back in the ball game. And there's the throw, and it's going to drop down inside. And Ruiz was really quarterback this whole first half for Twin Valley. I don't remember Ruiz coming out of the ball game at all, but she certainly, the offense does flow through her. That's Akis with the throw, and that's going to be Conley coming up, and Conley had a piece of it momentarily, and Twin Valley will recover. And one thing you can see, those 1, 2, 3, 3 white jerseys, excuse me, that were standing around. And you can't be flat like that. You can't stand still on the soccer field defensively. You've got to play an angle, you've got to play a pass lane, or you've got to pressure the ball, and you cannot just watch and allow the offensive team to pick and choose what they're going to do. And that's why MSJ kind of is doing now. They're getting a little complacent. They're getting to those balls, and you see the people flying through the air are the red jerseyed Twin Valley squad. And here comes Ruiz. Nice soft pass to Spurka up ahead, and saved by Kavanaugh. Put a bookmark right there. Very late in the first half, Kavanaugh with an outstanding effort and a big save, and that could come back to be a huge play later on in this contest. But again, they're allowing that breakthrough, that's through ball, to get there and become a great scoring chance, and that really shouldn't be happening that easy. That's going to be out of play, and Gilligan will get it, get the throw, and yeah, she went to go short down the sideline, picked off by Twin Valley, and here they come. They got the numbers, and again you can see Spurka check and make sure she was onside. Time winding down, and that's going to be saved by Kavanaugh. What a job by Twin Valley. Number 10 right there. Did a heck of a job. Paige Ruiz, I'm sorry, and she and Twin Valley will have that 2-0 lead at the break over MSJ on Munger Vision on PEGTV, Channel 15 Sports. Obviously, they've switched sides to the field as we get ready for the second half of play. And MSJ now offense would be looking into that brilliant sunshine, and that means Logan Kavanaugh. And I'll give you a shot of her down here. See her already? She's got the sun to contend with. 2-0 Twin Valley, we knew 40 minutes to go. And see what changes MSJ's come up with during our halftime talk with their head coach, Sarah Fortier, former player at MSJ, teacher now, and the coach. And she coaches softball in the spring and soccer in the fall. And it's Comstock as they're looking for O'Rourke. And O'Rourke had a spurt there in the first half where she was just really having some good rushes down the field. Patton playing a little under the weather today, so she's got a cold. And they go down along that sideline. O'Rourke went back, able to reach back, get the ball, dribble across. There's the ball across the top of the arc, all the way through. Ojala didn't make the move. The shot will come in, and it'll be bobbled in onto the goal. He went off from the Twin Valley player, number 8, Devin Logan. But course right there in good position to make the save. So the first punt of the second half will land inside the arc, and with a little help from a header, gets over midfield, and then the trap of the ball. Good job of attacking right there by number 4, Desiree Mack. So Mack able to keep the ball. Right, she got it back. Actually, she's on the rush down the field, wants to center it up. And the kick coming in goes off from the MSJ defender. Conley to Trombley. Trombley again with the right foot, and I believe that will make the sideline. It will become, should be a red throw, and they're going to bring number 21 all the way over across the field. Now it'll be Jessica Boliani, and Boliani will, there she is, get the ball and settle it down. And Twin Valley really, from about the last, oh gosh, I'd roughly say 20 minutes, it's definitely 18 minutes of that first half. They controlled play and dictated play and won all the 50-50 balls and just kept the ball down in their offensive end. And that's going to be hooked and be out of bounds. Went out from Caroline Connolly, and will be taking the throw on its near side. And again, Twin Valley in the red uniforms scored on a corner on a ball that was momentarily handled by Logan Kavanaugh, and then it slid through her hands and became a goal. It was credit to the young lady from Twin Valley, Paige Ruiz, who served up the corner. Sam Bernard comes in, number 3 for Twin Valley. That's the hold up right now. It's a substitution coming in. And that ball will be settled down by Boliani, and it's going to be wide, and Kavanaugh will come and make the play. You can see the crash coming down from that far corner, and Kavanaugh did not want to give up a deflection or a header there, and it's going to be punted again straight up in the air. And hits, bounces high, 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 and Comstock able to get it down, but I don't think O'Rourke can save it. Nope, she's fast, but that definitely was out of her range even. And Akis will pick it up, number 13. She'll bring it back to where the official would like to have the ball marked. And he, again, Boliani, number 15 out there, and they reversed the field so nicely. And they've got nothing but green on this side. MSJ had everybody on the left side of the field. This whole side of the soccer field is open, and Kavanagh is going to get in there and make the save, take the collision, get knocked down, and yeah, now the goal kick now. Logan with a little attitude there after the save. Getting fired up now, and Trombley, again, MSJ looking into the sun here in the second half. Good kick. Goes past Gilligan and going to be played a little pop-up, a little pooch pass and on the kick, and it comes up, and Connolly trying to locate it after the header. Will push it out of the box. Then she'll race to the outside position, take the ball away, and well, that's a pretty good job. It's going to go out of bounds, but she got the ball to be a throw, to be a mark, and she got it 10 yards further outside of the box area, and that's going to come down. Ruiz with the touch, and MSJ trying to leave the pressure. Right now they're just not really stepping up and challenging the ball that much. Like they started off the first half, started off with a bang for the Mounties. They had the first 2 shots, and boy, then all of a sudden something woke up inside Twin Valley, and they really controlled the play, and they're controlling the play now here in the second half. It's only 2 goals. That's why that all-important cliche, you know, the next goal is the important one. It is. It is. It's massive. MSJ would be down only 1. And O'Rourke on the dribble lost the ball on the steal. She tried to dodge her on the last player, and there's the drop, and it'll skid and hit and be controlled right in the center of the field. And boy, see how they retreat back? Bob did not just allow his penetration in. Here comes the shot and the save. Oh, again, though, an easy entry into the 18, and a perfect pass, and nobody in front of her, and just she hammered it. But Kavanagh played it well, and that's going to be out of play. And we will have a throw taken by Twin Valley. That was number 21 with the throw, Boliani. Again, the play unfolds and everything just funnels down to the middle. That's Ruiz, hooks, fires, and skids it in on Kavanagh. She was on the short post anyways, but again, MSJ getting in the habit of wherever the ball goes, everybody overloads that side of the field defensively, and that leaves the opposing side of the field wide open for Twin Valley. It's like putting water, a little bit of water in a bowl, and then rolling the bowl around. The water just goes where there's least pressure, and that's MSJ's defense right now. They've got to kind of strap that thing down. Number 13, Natasha Akis will take the throw, and Krista Gowett on the sideline. Number 15 for MSJ, and White will be checking in just a moment. That's the flex off 2 different players for the Mounties, and White had a long time to roll before anybody got to it, and came right to the midfield area. And Connolly, who's been very active here, and boy, again, a good job, gets it to Patton. Patton keeps it in bounds. Patton trying to use that left foot, gets up and through, and I think Boliani kept that in play. She did. She's going to drop it down to the open, vacated corner, and Connolly with that speed, trying to get the body in front and angle it away, and it's just a matter if it's going to be a corner. No, it's going to be a goal kick is the call, so we will have a goal kick coming up, and the sub now allowed to come in, as that's Gowett, number 15, coming in now for MSJ. And Trombley all set, as Gilligan will come out and take a breather for the Mounties. 2 first-half goals by Twin Valley, and that's been the only scoring so far. They've had some good chances here in the second half, as Mercier got the ball and went all the way across field to Comstock, and now she was looking for the trailer on the play, but that was well defended by Twin Valley. Bove turns, fires, and throw will come up for Twin Valley. But they're on a position in the field where if they want to throw it to the box, they can do that. And Bernard will make the trek over to get the ball near the sideline, near the parking lot, and she does. And she'll go short on the throw to Ruiz. She was marked this time very well, and then Ackerman will just slide the pass up, and just a little bit too far for MSJ to link it up. As Patton wants to settle, she'll retreat, get the ball, and then lay it out on this side for Connolly. And Connolly, oh, nice job by Connolly. Good pass out to the open spot on the field to Patton. Patton. Yeah, she showed the ball, brought it back. She wants to run around past the cross. Comes in and is saved by Course. Oh, and she had a body. I think that's O'Rourke right there. Basically shaking hands with the goalie. That was a well-executed rush down the field by the Mounties. Let's see if that wakes him up. Ackerman with a high leg lift will knock the ball down, then give pursuit and chase. And there's the outlet pass to Boliani on that side. Knocked down, and Boliani will go back and send it back to the center of the field. That's Ruiz. That time they got a little different defense on Ruiz. They've actually put a body on her like a man-to-man defense, like a box and one. And Aka's able to settle and just trying to serve it up in this corner. And again, Gowette right there read it and collision and should have a kick coming up. Yeah, good hustle by Gowette. And now she brings Trombley up, and yeah, she will mark the ball and take the kick, and that's going to drop down in, and Patton hustling to get there. We'll slide it through the two red jerseys that were there defensively, and nice step up by Connolly, Caroline Connolly. And we will have a throw now take place by Twin Valley. Oh, look at Mercier. Show you how tough she is. She got in there. Of course she's tough. She plays catcher in softball. You couldn't get any tougher than that. And look at Patton with a little Michael Jordan move there, the spin. She plays that left foot so sweet, and pass just a tad bit too long and trying to follow it up. Yep. There's Ojala trying to drop it in the box. Course, we'll wait and have the ball come in, and on the second bounce, we'll pick it up. That just put a little bit more air underneath the ball. She had the right idea, Ojala did. Or idea, it is. It's not idea. Connolly with a 2-0 game. Twin Valley with a lead. Well, Comstock going to get ridden there, and she should have a kick coming up. And this isn't a bad spot on the field. It's far enough out where you can wail on it. And Ackerman got the, oh, well defended. Headed down, 50-50 ball, still 50-50 ball. O'Rourke just trying to locate it. And look at, she came back into the play. And, oh, Ackerman timed her step, challenged the ball, challenges it again. That was Mercier that came in, pushes the ball deeper down in the MSJ offensive end, but now no support on the ball, and that's going to give Twin Valley a chance to get it to Ruiz. She'll make the turn, take Comstock to the left, and there's the layout down the sideline, knocked down by Bobe. Bobe now will sprint to the spot, and Ojala, her teammate, will try to turn and swing the ball down on that side. And that will be out of play. And I'm just waiting to see who's going to take the throw. There it is. Hard to pick the ball up after you. I always follow the wrong ball, so. See Bove looking around, wants to know where everybody is when she makes her move, and that should be a throw for MSJ. Bove calling for the ball, and Joelle Bove, number 23. Oh, they're going to go red ball. Well, they tried, huh? They're looking, go for that short little layout pass to Ruiz. She'll tow the ball into the box. She's got it right there. Good spot to bring it back. They shot. Oh, she just couldn't find the foot on it. She would have had a dead-on shot against Kavanaugh. And then Mercier will get there. MSJ dancing with the devil on that one. Just missed, giving up that third goal. O'Rourke. And the follow-up right there. Yacht Comstock will drop it down, and everybody kind of peeled off it. So you got to attack those loose balls, and a little bit of complacency. Is that saved? That was a heck of a move on that side. No, we'll have a throw coming in from MSJ's Mercier, and Dominique Mercier with the high lob throw. And again, it will come down, and Ackerman, Boliani. Ackerman will win that mini battle right there, and she got the ball off to O'Rourke. She's trying to pull away with her speed, and yep, they'll let it play through, and well, Patton came back. That's what you got to do, come back to the ball, and she did that. There's the pass down the center, crossed, and it's going to be all Twin Valley right there. And they'll go out of pull. Oh, nice save. About to say goes out of play now. Nowhere. Number 9, Falzer came in and got it. Trombley with the right timing on the step up, the collision, and it's going to be a red kick. Oh, this is good. This is about 30 yards out. Ruiz with plenty of foot here. If she elects to take it to the box, or she's going to find the gap, put the hook on it, get it to the top of the arc, get it in the box. There's the follow-up, the shot, and the save by Kavanaugh. Again, there's just a lot of turf for Twin Valley to be working with right there. And Kavanaugh will bowl up this time. She'll get it to Ackerman. She wants to jumpstart the offense, get it going. She'll get bumped and ridden, and that should be a kick for the Mounties as Sam Bernard will be called for the foul. And Ackerman with a short takeoff. Got a good carry on the kick. O'Rourke just got shielded away from getting to the ball. Both goals coming in the first half for Twin Valley. You're watching PEGTV Channel 15. It's www.pegtv.com. That's the website. They're located in Building 24 down at the House Center, and their phone number is 747-0151. How's that for cramming some information into a filler strip? Bove got the ball once, goes to the inside, lost her balance, will go down. Here comes Twin Valley with an opening to cross the ball, and a header's going to be taken right in there. Kavanaugh really slid across laterally on that goal mouth nicely. She didn't surrender the post too soon, and again, just well played by Kavanaugh. Patton, there's a reverse. Patton wants to take off, goes out of bounds. We'll wait throw. Patton will take the throw right down below me. And she'll go short with the throw. Gets it to Galwet. She had a lot of momentum carrying her forward. She'll lay it out. Oh, God, 15 yards. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of white jerseys kind of watching the game right now. 2-0 Twin Valley, and that pass is going to elude Twin Valley, but they'll have plenty of time to make it up, and Galwet has it. They're dancing with it. They're jousting with it. Galwet will turn, and they'll be out of bounds. Nice battle right there by Galwet. She'll take the throw, and Boliani top of the, well outside the arc. Now she'll dribble it in, and there's, offsides. Yeah, offsides on number 4, Max. And I think that's the first offside of the ball game. Yeah. That will squirt through the legs of Mercier and be picked up by O'Rourke. She'll take it to Comstock. Comstock took advantage of the 10 yards she had to dribble. She wanted to bring the ball back to O'Rourke. It actually might have been tipped the pass, but it comes back to Comstock, and she put a little more air under it this time, and Patton circled around. Oh, she took the good attack angle. Now they're hustling to the ball, and it's going to be cleared out of there by Devin Logan of Twin Valley. It goes to the corner, and we'll have a red throw. They're going to bring it back. Oh, they got sub coming in. They'll have to stop for a sec. It'll stay with Twin Valley. They'll just do it over again as it's number 16. The sun was in my eyes. It's Jutras, Megan Jutras. And who's coming off the field? Comstock's the one coming off for MSJ, taking a breather. That was well marked. I don't think you could see it because I'm working in tight quarters, but we'll have Patton take the throw now, number 8 for MSJ. See O'Rourke circle, cross, and on the outside of that. Good defense and a good offensive charge. It's just the angle is taken away from her, and it would take a miraculous backspin on the ball to hook it up and around, and they'll see him mark the ball for Devin Logan. Number 8 will take the kick here on the goal kick on the far side of the box on that corner, and she got lift, she got carry, and she found an open spot, and she'll get a roll. That'll be knocked down by Bove, and about a 10-yard pass goes to Mercier. In time she settled it and went to take the kick. Twin Valley gotten back into position to challenge it and took the ball away. And Connolly, Trombley, she's taking it wider, and just selects to take it out of bounds. That'll give them a chance to remark as they will get the ball and get MSJ down by 2 goals. Both those goals coming back in the first half. One on a corner kick by Twin Valley, and we've got a couple different balls on the field now, and there we go. The Mounties limited scoring chances here in the second half. The play's been controlled very much by Twin Valley. And it's going to be good balance. They picked it off, got it in front of Connolly, and yeah, Trombley timed it, stepped it, kept the ball in play, and didn't let it become a corner. And she'll circle back, get the ball. Jen Trombley with a nice sequence of action. And right now, like I said, Trombley could have dribbled out another 20 yards. But nobody was releasing for it to give him a target. Oh, outside by a mile. Yep. Yep, they got off. That was an easy one. 23 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the second half of play, and again, they're 40-minute halves. And if things get tied up, there is an overtime session, 2 10-minute overtime periods. But if it's golden goal, basically it means is first goal wins. That's how it works. It's not a tournament or a playoff game, so it can end in a tie. Remember last year at the Montpelier Mill River playoff game, I went to the shootout, and that was just awesome. Well, look at O'Rourke, and the shot will come in, and yeah, well played by the goalie down there, as that's Molly Corse, of course. And she gets it on the foot of Ruiz, and Ruiz will lay it out, and boy, again, just a lot of gaps here in their spacing for MSJ, and those passes connect, and they got time to travel, and Trombley will kick it out. We'll have a throw by Twin Valley. And Gilligan will have to wait to come into the ballgame for MSJ, as it'll be Ruiz on the far side. Yeah, and she's just coming down another 5 yards. That's where the official wants her. And when he's happy, we'll take the throw. Bove. From Ojala back to Bove, and Joelle Bove with a little stutter step there. Nice move in the open field, and Boliani will have it taken away from Patton after she settled. Patton will cross midfield. Patton, again, take the turf they give you and use it. Patton with a move, and then the double team, the ball will squirt free and come back, and there's the field reversal, and that's the adjustment MSJ hasn't quite made yet on that when they reverse the fields with the long pass. And ball is on target, it's on sides, and nice job by Gowette to get in the way, be physical, take the ball across the goal mouth, and the shot never got blocked up front by Bove. Now Trombley will clean it up. What a great sequence by the MSJ's interior, Bove and Trombley back there, because that ball was in bad position for MSJ, but it'll become a throw, and Akis will take it, number 13, far side for Twin Valley. Yeah, and by the time Mercier will get there, the ball will be almost to the corner. You see the flag down the far background, and boy, they're just standing off right there, and it's a stalemate, and we could end the game like that. It stays in bounds, and you can see Mercier wants to spin off from her, and so it's going to be a white throw. Now they'll allow Gilligan, Comstock, and Reardon, number 16, to come in. So Kayleen Reardon coming in also, Danielle Comstock and Lacey Gilligan. O'Rourke, Scholdice, and I need one more number. Mercier coming out and take a breather. And so, as we're nearing the midway point, MSJ need to generate some more scoring chances here as they're down to 2 goals. And you can see right now, Gowette looking around, see what was around her on the field, and that's going to be a white throw, and see if Krista Gowette will take it, number 15 for the Mounties. She will. She'll take the throw, and Patton, great coordination between the eye and the foot. Oh, and look at her get right back up, get into play, staying with it, and boy, she pushed the pass across to Gilligan. Gilligan turns, fires, finds Comstock. Comstock in midfield, lost it. There's a step up by Boliani in the challenge, and Comstock on his comeback will circle behind her, make the steal, and then go to Gilligan. Great back and forth defensive action there by both teams. And that will find the foot of Joelle Bove. She'll turn and fire it, and there's the header as the ball just jousting back and forth now. Nobody with possession. Comstock. Oh, she's got a chance to break here looking around, and she lets it send it through, and oh, Patton was offsides. That was close. I gotta tell you, the angle I had, she looked real onsides. What did you think, Albert?
Yeah.
I thought she looked good. Yeah. He's so relevant one, I think, I know, but just wow. It doesn't matter, it's Twin Valley ball, and they're going to go up over the top, and there's a step up. Actually, that was a direct header as it came down from Connolly, and Patton will go off from Patton out of bounds, will take the throw. It'll be Boliani that will take the throw, and I think this is number 21 is Jessica, I believe. Yeah, Jessica Boliani. And she'll back up 5 yards. The official happy, the whistle blows, the subs are in, and there's the throw, and that'll go off from Gowette out of bounds of MSJ, and Boliani will just reach back, get a new ball, and take the throw. Takes a favorable MSJ bounce, comes to Bove. She lost it off the foot, and they're in the 18, and oh, nice job. Trombley came all the way back, see her carry it to the outside, and yeah, that's the best thing she could do right there, just get it out of danger. You know, it's just going to be a throw. It's not a corner. It'll just become a throw, and just be Lonahan will take the throw in for Twin Valley. Boy, that should become a corner. Yeah, they're going to bring Ruiz now, so we'll follow her over. And she's been serving up the corners relatively well here in this ball game for Twin Valley. They scored on one corner. The ball was momentarily in the hands of Logan Cavanaugh, the MSJ goalie, and then it just slid through her hands and hit the top of the inside of the net and became a goal. That's in a good position and headed right into Kavanaugh. Somebody became unmarked and got the header just like you practice, and Kavanaugh, sometimes it's better to be lucky. She was just right there and the ball hit her, and that was a great serve though from the corner by Ruiz that set that whole thing in motion. Bove gave the ball an extra bounce, lost possession, shot comes in, be wide and out through the inline, and should have a goal kick by Jen Trombley coming up. So we're at 17-17 to go on the clock. Scholdice, Mercier, and O'Rourke coming in for MSJ. And Kavanaugh will mark the ball, but it'll be Trombley that will strike the ball, and she'll take it from the far side of the goal box area. 2-0, we're in the second half of action, just a tad less than 17 minutes to go in regulation, and that ball will be knocked down, and there's the pass coming through onside, looking for Spurka. She couldn't get there, knocked down by the MSJ squad, and given it to Gowette. And yeah, when the pressure came up behind, she laid it out for Patton, and nice job by Patton to see her circle around the ball. And there's the pass, comes down. Comstock will get the left toe on it, push it out, and nobody there, and it's all red jerseys as there's no support on the ball right there, and they'll come back up to the middle of the field to the arc of the circle, and Ojala came out to contest. She's been the shadow to put on Ruiz. Trombley, and that ball pushed in deeper. Spurka will be there a step late as Kavanaugh will pick it up with Devin Spurka coming in for Twin Valley. Yeah, they didn't want the ball to hit the ground. The coach of Twin Valley said out of the air. And then yeah, they still gain possession, and that's going to come from Connolly, and out of play. We'll have a white throw, a red throw, I'm sorry. And that will be Linehan coming in. And she'll just send it right to the edge of the box. It'll be picked back up, and we'll just do it again. We'll just have another throw, just 5 yards further up the box. Now Boliani will come over, number 21, and Jessica Boliani will probably have the strength. That's why they want to switch the throws here to take it deeper into the box. Yeah, she got right to the edge of the box. Bobe defended it, and then there's the kick by Gilligan back to Bobe, and she's going to dribble a few steps and send the ball behind Patton and out of bounds. And we'll have Boliani take the throw. That hit everybody and comes back down to Twin Valley, and that's going to be a high leg lift, and Shea will scramble. Again, they're getting a little unorganized in their defensive end, and that should become a red throw. That's what we will have, so Twin Valley will watch this one go. Yep, they're going to cross the ball. It's going to be on the inline, picked up by Kavanaugh. I wasn't sure it was in bounds, but it was, and Logan Kavanaugh will come out, and she shall get set to take the punt. Not a bad job. She's getting a lot of height on them. Twin Valley first to the ball will win that one. Yeah, and they wanted to center it, and that ball was just a little soft on the pass, taken over by MSJ. They're only down to 2 goals, but they need that next goal, and Patton coming in. Boliani just had position, had size, and had speed on her. And Patton was very feisty here, keep working the ball back, and that's going to come up, and it will be out of bounds. You can see the ball girl right there. That's the younger Trombley. And she's doing a lot of work here today. She's the one that comes up and visits me in the booth. That's who I chat with, and she won't come on here. I asked her if she wanted to take over the show, and she's just a little shy. I don't know if shy is the word, but doesn't want to ruin her chances at a real career by coming on my stuff, so. So Ackerman, oh, yeah, they're going to have subs come in now. That's going to be Ackerman to get the rethrow. And again, it's going to be O'Rourke, Scholdice, and Mercier coming in. And there is the mark, and a good job by Akes. She'll lose it out of bounds. We're going to anticipating where it's going, reacting to it, and almost making the steal. Again, that's going to be an MSJ throw. They're just moving down the field 5 yards at a time. And at this rate, they might earn a corner. Just keep working it down. Ackerman will back up, get the foot on the ball. Mercier with a little push from behind, trying to spin to the inside portion of the field, and it's just well defended, taken off her foot, and that will take a great bounce for Twin Valley momentarily, and ball will go to the center past Scholdice, and there's the send down to the center circle at midfield. And again, not a lot of settling and passing with a purpose here by either team at this sequence right here. Kylie will come up, and she's got plenty of space now to work with. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's bringing it back to the inside, and She's trying to just get that last corner. She wants to wrap the pass around, takes the bump by Boliani, and she does get the ball to Schuldeis. Schuldeis came back to the outside. I think she thought Conley was going to be there, and it'll be a red throw. And Twin Valley with those 2 first-half goals. And again, they've come out here in the second half and have, I would say, whether you're an MSJ fan or not, they've controlled play. Oh, we got a whistle.
Up there in the center, offside.
Okay, offside. Wasn't sure what he was hollering at. He was doing a lot of hollering, but
Back about 5 yards, thank you.
yeah, he wants Trauma to come back 5 yards, and then it was an offside call.
Almost 12 minutes.
So we're nearing the 12-minute mark to play in the second half, and it stays 2-0 Twin Valley. And that's going to be nifty. Oh, they're going to call that. I've seen games where they don't call that, but that was a pretty nifty move. And here comes Ruiz with the kick. Paige Ruiz gets it to, well, she drove it right where she wanted, down the center. Bulb was just there. Now Ruiz, too much time to look around and think, and that's going to be settled down. And there's a beautiful pass on the left side to Spurka. Spurka. Let's go back to the middle. The shot off the crossbar. Oh, that was designed well, and they executed it, and they snapped the passing off. And what happened, though, really, is MSJ just kept sinking deeper back into the 18, and it's easy to generate offense like that when the defense keeps caving back in, letting you come into the box. Goalies don't like that, that's for sure. And Trombley with the kick here. Been a good-looking offense as far as possession and just being choreographed by the Twin Valley squad. Like I said, the first 10 to 15 minutes, possibly even 18 minutes, MSJ really either had the upper hand in play or it was a stalemate. They were even, but boy, after that, Twin Valley just really kind of woke up from that long bus ride, and they played very, very well here. There's Schuldeis, and again, Boliani just using her size advantage to, you know, she's got the reach on the leg and the height, and she took advantage of it. She's strong, and that's when a roll passed through, and I believe that was Ackerman looking for anybody in the middle of the field. It was O'Rourke. Now O'Rourke trying to break through, break free, comes out of the pack with the ball, pulling away from Logan, and that's got to be a, oh, is it in the box? Just outside the box. I got to tell you, I can't tell from my angle where the chalk line is, but that was close to a penalty kick. Well, they're saying it was from outside, but this is actually tougher to score right here than if it was back another 10 or 15 yards. I always believe that that angle definitely favors the defense, I think, because you're too close to wail on it. You're too close to try to pooch it up and over, everybody run behind it. And usually by the time you clear the wall, you're over the crossbar, so really not a good thing right there. So after all that, we'll have the goal kicked by Devin Logan, and with just 9:27 to go. So now we're getting to that crucial time element where MSJ really needs a goal, you know, like I would say in the next 4 or 5 minutes, if not sooner. Rourke, a little bit wider this time, wants to get an angle to sweep the kick around, brings the ball back to the inside. Logan played it well and made the steal. Then Mercier will get in the way. He'll go out of bounds, and it'll go out from Dominique Mercier of MSJ, and we'll have Twin Valley take the throw. We're at Abatel Field. You're watching PEGTV channel 15. And there's the ball girl right there. Yeah, she's got an orange in her hand along with the ball, so she's staying energized when the ball comes to the side. Ball girls and boys, boy, they do a lot of running up and down the field and keep the flow of the game going. And we'll have Akos take the throw. And yeah, she's just waiting for everybody to get set, and that was a high lobbing throw, and actually might have slipped out of her hands. MSJ will have possession momentarily as they want to drop it down inside. Schuldeis will be late getting there, and it'll become a punt here for Course. So Course will, well, that's really not a bad kick. By the time it settles, it's going to eventually make its way to the defensive side of the field. Oh, Patton dancing out there. That was pretty cool. She did like a double hesitation leg jerk thing, and wow. Trombley got a piece of it. Nice job by Trombley. Real good defensive play by Trombley. Forced everything back to the outside, and that pass will, again, be picked off by the MSJ. And then Ruiz gets back, number 10, and she's just played an outstanding ball game for Twin Valley. Again, I think she's been the key to it, along with Boliani's out there. And Spurka's actually, I mean, it's been a team effort. Spurka's had some good moments, and there's a Rourke with that. She's so sly back there on the steals. Gives the ball back to Scholdice. Scholdice wants to bring the ball to the inside, passes it to herself, and nice recovery. Corner coming up for MSJ is Boliani again, using that. See the size difference? She's just more experienced and bigger, and she came back with the speed and the strength to take her off the ball. And it looks like, well, Patton going down. See if she'll actually serve up the kick. And it looks like it will be Patton, number 8, that will take the kick for MSJ. As we're just a tad under 7 minutes to go, and almost just, well, it is a must-score almost situation in the next couple minutes for MSJ. Down 2 in soccer is a lot different. Not impossible or anything, and that's going to be cleared out of there. Boliani will bring it up, Jessica Boliani, and it was a good serve by Patton. It was just well marked by Twin Valley. Both goals coming back in the first half by Twin Valley, and they'll save it, as that was Bove that stepped up, got physical. Oh, look at Bove play tough. There she goes. She's able to blast it 10 yards in to Scholdice. She wants to cross the field, and that's a long connection. Yeah, and Giovanna Walker will go back and get the ball after she kind of fanned and waved at the first one, stuck with it, got the pass, and that will be out of bounds. Yes, into the bleachers. Should be a white throw, and that's what we'll have. MSJ kind of getting that sense of urgency now as they're down 2 goals. And that clock ticking down here. And that ball ended up in the parking lot. I said Twin Valley is the old Wilmington, Whitingham schools that got combined to make up Twin Valley. Oh, look at Ruiz make the dodge move. And I like the way she takes advantage of the turf. Why give up possession when you got that much turf? There's the pass now. Once she got pressured, they'll go to the outside. And they want to funnel it back. They want to cross the ball, and they'll reverse dribble, bring it to the inside. They're going to go backwards to go forwards and see if, yep, they'll get the kick up and into the box to Trombley. She'll run it out, make the dribble, and there's the send on the run. Scholdice sprinting to the ball. We'll get there, and this is where they've had the problems. Yeah, Boliani able to make up the speed, and then she'll force everything to the outside. And Scholdice looking for Gowette on the trail. There's the circle. There's the other Boliani. They're just everywhere down at Twin Valley. Mercier will go down. Looks like she can get up and be okay. Now Gowette got it to Scholdice, back to Gowette, to Scholdice, sends it through and offside. Oh, Rourke. Yeah, she was offside. That was a good call. Yeah, she could have just held the line there for a sec. So we will have, there, I got to find the ball. Okay. Sorry about that. Couldn't locate it. And that will be right on the money. Long kick, good connection, and boy, at the last second, Spurka pulled off from that. She heard Trombley coming. That ball will come down to Mercier. So Mercier is okay. She kind of went down awkwardly on that fall a few minutes ago. As we're at the 4-minute mark right now to go in the soccer game. MSJ trailing by 2 to Twin Valley at their home field here, Abatel Field, located just around off the Meadow Street playground. And tell you what, Connolly came up, headed the ball down, and she will get it, yeah. Giovanna Walker kept dribbling and then put her hands up like, now what? And she had a lot of turf, and she carried the ball as far as she could, and then it'll go out of play, and we'll have a throw now, and Walker will take the throw for MSJ. She's looking more and more into the shadows now as we get toward that 6:15 hour. And yeah, and that's going to be Scholdice, the open corner, and I'll tell you, one thing is Twin Valley's got a lot of team speed, and that's Akis that got there and took that away, and we'll have a goal kick now for Twin Valley. They're going to, well, they're going to decide on this side, and it's going to be Devin Logan. And she'll take the kick. Came up underneath it, and boy, again, made the connection. And physical play, clean play. It's been a very well executed game far as the officials go, and Devin Logan will go up to midfield, and boy, it's looking more and more like Twin Valley is going to make that two-hour plus bus ride worth it. And they're a good-looking team. They react to the ball, they get to the ball, and they have a nice continuity on their offense. And this is a league game for MSJ. And MSJ did have some moments where they did a lot of things well. It's just sometimes you run into better teams, and that's going to be a cross, headed up, and tell you what, that was well served. They got it to Spurka, and I tell you, you got to watch her basketball season. She's good in soccer, but she's a lot better in basketball. And it's number 9 coming in from MSJ's Robertello. And Comstock and Ackerman all coming in. And again, we're nearing the end of this contest, and now he's down 2. And Trombley got over the first defender, couldn't get it back over the second defender, and that's going to be the touch to send, and oh, nice little pass. Look at that, and there's nothing they can do to defend that. She came unmarked, and it's Spurka with the 3rd goal to put icing on the cake, and Devin Spurka basically came no interference from anybody. She just walked in and got the goal. And there was nothing that Kavanaugh could do about that. And see what Spurka did too? She made no doubt about it. She buried it in the back of that.
Come ahead, come right on.
Well, let me catch up on all these. Haley Thompson, number 10, coming out for MSJ. Number 5, Marissa Raymond. And number 3, Shauna Robb, all coming out for MSJ. And we'll get set. They'll start the clock. And again, it's now 3-0. That's the first goal of the second half. It was 2-0 at the half, and Twin Valley adding the 3rd goal here. A little padding that I don't know if they needed it or not, but it was a nice pass and a good shot and the finish, and then locating the ball is Comstock, and she'll just send it down to that open corner, and now they need pressure on the ball, pursuit of the ball to get some people on it. And
Stop the clock, please. I'll be here forever. Sorry. That's all right.
And you see Twin Valley had a lot of time to work the ball down, and there's a step up. Ojula got a piece of it, gets to her teammate on that far side. That's Robb working it wide. It's right on the edge to go out. Yes, it did, and they're going to say white throw and see if Robb will take it. Yeah, she'll take the throw herself, it looks like, and she will. And again, Twin Valley just statistically dominated shots on net, time of possession in the 18 corners. 50-50 balls they won, and it shows up in that 3-0 score. As Kavanaugh will bring it over and roll it out short, and she'll just get it to Conley, and Conley takes the 10-yard jaunt and then brings it to this side, and yeah, she's going to bring it back, and again, good job of hustling to that ball by Twin Valley. They're going to dump it down in deep, and Conley will just boot it out right in front of the Twin Valley bench. And again, you can catch more Mill River boys and girls soccer action on Channel 15, more MSJ football and soccer on Channel 15 off Munger Vision, and the website again is www.PEGTV.com. As Ruiz will get it in, bobbled and held on to by Kavanaugh. Nice read by Kavanaugh, because her defender, her teammate, the defender in front of that, kind of shielded her off that whole thing. And you can see Comstock a good position on Boliani, and she'll turn fire, kick it out, and Boliani will get set to take the throw, and that's going to stay in bounds. That's the slope side of the field over there, and a lot of times it doesn't ride the crown well, but this time it stayed in. That's the horn. That's the game. We'll have a 3-0 win by Twin Valley, and a good job by both teams. Good hustle. Nice job officiating out there, and hope you've enjoyed this varsity contest on Channel 15 Sports. Get out there, support your student athlete, and always support Munger Vision.